Hey everyone, I'm Patrick Elliott. Thank you all for watching and joining me in the first of the kickoff series of Coping During Quarantine with my friend, artist, and actress, none other than the beautiful Deanna Christina Marie Giulietti.
Oh my goodness, hello.
Okay, so tell the people where you are and sort of like
Okay.
what your quarantine situation is like.
Yes. So before Miss Rona, I had moved into my apartment March 1st with beautiful friends, beautiful family in this apartment. I love it so much. March 15th, I get a job. And that's when Miss Rona is really starting to get heavy. So the next day, March 16th, I moved back in with my parents. I'm in Boston now. I had just, gotten situated, was ready to start my life. What I kept saying when we were on our ship, for people who don't know, we were on the cruise line doing Jersey Boys, NCL. I was like so excited to put roots down because I didn't have anything. I've been working on cruise ships for like 3 years. So finally being in the apartment and then having Miss Rona come, completely uprooting my whole life.
So you're home in Boston.
Yes, I am. Working for my father's construction business.
I'm literally so jealous. I watch like so much like HGTV and I feel like I'm pretty handy, but like I wish I was like had so much more knowledge of construction. Isn't that weird?
No, I totally get it. I get it. He's been a general contractor my whole life, so I've always been helping him with jobs. Plumbing, electrical, building, drawers, cabinets, anything. Today we're putting up lattice on a deck. So it is fun. I feel like I'm accomplishing something. Everything's outdoors. We're far away from people.
I mean, I feel like that is such a great gift because that's been one of the challenges for me. I'm used to like having like sort of tasks to do, but like when I don't have that for the day, it's like, okay, I did my workout and like that's it. Do you know what I mean? So it must be nice to have something that's like maybe not creatively focused outside of yourself to like be a part of, you know?
Yes. All I'm doing is I'm following my father's instructions too. It's like I am out of my element and he's just like, all right, this is your task. And I'm like, great. I actually accomplished that one set goal that I was supposed to do.
Yeah, we're all like navigating through this the best that we can. And I saw this quote by this author and speaker, Marie Forleo, and she was like, how can I make this obstacle the greatest thing that's ever happened to me? And I was like, wow, that's so inspiring. And like, how can I make this like an amazing journey for myself? I found like working out has been like the one thing that has like kept me at least like centered, sane. I get active, my heart rate is up. And shout out to Built for the Stage. You started it, right?
I am, but I gotta be honest with you. Completely fell off the wagon, haven't done it once. And
that's okay.
On top of it, like last week I felt like I really didn't want to connect with anyone. I just really wanted to shut out. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I was feeling not like myself at all. And I saw a quote. I literally wrote it down because I was like, I do not want to forget this at all. There's so many people that don't feel like themselves right now, but that's okay because we're not going to be going back to ourselves. You have to think of it as if like a rebirth into our new selves with a new perspective. And I was like, I really like that because no, I'm not feeling like I was when I was in the city. Like, and that was kind of getting on me. And I'm like, why don't I have that back? I'm not going to have that back. My new reality right now is changing my perspective, find myself, find new goals in this as we survive. That really helped me to push. And this was really exciting for me. Looking forward to talking to you.
I mean, thank you for saying yes, but I thought that you would be such a great person to do a kickoff with because I just love you so much. You have such amazing energy, great perspective on life, and I love that quote so much. Thinking of this as like a time of change and rebirth for ourselves. I mean, especially as artists, who knows what the landscape is going to look like? Everybody is just trying to figure it out. So I love that rebirth.
And for anyone, I'm just throwing this out there because it has been helping me. On the keys, it's spelled like on the QUAYS. They are doing readings of new plays every week and they cast people in them to read, but you could also just go if you want to just like listen to new plays. And it's just such a good way if you want to like keep your creative juices flowing and a way to network a little bit. You know, you've got that whole production company. And if you want to be a part of something that makes you feel like you're, I don't know, back in a play again, I strongly recommend reaching out to them.
It's funny because I've been doing the artist way and I started it like right before everything kind of shut down. So it's been a sort of a nice like anchor point. Yesterday I read like the new week's chapter and like one thing that stuck out, you know, like our anxiety, and instead of like allowing that to shut us down creatively, just sort of like using that. So it was just like a nice gentle reminder to be like release it and like and do the bad work. Be weird, be awkward, and just like continue to show up. It's like I'm always wanting the great work, and I think that probably is true for a lot of us. As like we want to be awesome, we want to be awesome now.
There's so much growth that comes from us just taking the risk.
By the way, I will do a quick plug for The Artist's Way. I mean, it has been so transformational. I moved to the city, took like a hard pause for like 3.5 years, was working at a marketing agency. It was a great learning experience, but I wasn't doing anything creatively at all. And I knew I needed to change. It was such an eye-opening experience to just sort of tap into that like inner child that she talks about in the book, to like allowing ourselves to play, allowing ourselves to be weird and take ourselves on dates and nurture our artists. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks before I finished reading the book is when I booked Jersey Boys after not acting for 3.5 years, and booked like a dream role was just like incredible. Just my quick testimonial on The Artist's Way.
I love The Artist's Way. I support anybody doing The Artist's Way, and I need to do it.
You're helping your dad, but like what are you doing creatively to like stay inspired or just like feel creatively active?
I do love TikTok. TikTok is a really good creative outlet for me, but also the Instagram Live Dance NYC. They give you a schedule of a bunch of teachers who are giving dance lessons online, and it's so helpful for me. So I'm trying to at least do 2 classes a day.
2 classes a day, that's great.
Just like a nice big goal for Deanna. If I only do 1 a day, for me, I'm like, all right, I'm trying not to get down on myself. You know, I feel like I really have to get all of these things done, and then it's just too big. I like that I think big, but I really need to start scaling down a little bit. So
I think it's important for us, and I'm saying this for myself too, it's like to be gentle on ourselves, because like I'm the same way. It's like if we don't check off the boxes, then it's like, oh my gosh, but you know, we're in a different space, and we have been for like the past almost 8 weeks or so.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're dancing, you're doing Pilates.
And you know what? Honestly, I'm loving the TikTok. I was inspired by this. Can I do my game with you?
Your game?
Yeah, my game with you, because I want to put it on TikTok also.
Yeah, of course. I'm a little nervous.
So I wrote a bunch of questions down. I want to see how many you can answer in 60 seconds. Jersey Boys is the theme. Okay, timer is starting. Your favorite scene in Jersey Boys?
Oh, the breakup with you.
Finish the lyric. Who loves you?
Pretty baby.
Finish the lyric with the wrong lyric. I'm in the mood for
turkey chili.
One pre-show ritual.
Oh, Mitchell would put on my bracelet.
Favorite song to sing in Jersey Boys?
I did like Moody's. I like Moody's.
And then last one, what Jersey Boys song gets stuck in your head?
Sherry.
Okay.
Oh, that was easy. Oh my God, that wasn't bad.
You passed a minute. That was 1:03.
I don't have like a flash situation for you, but I do have some Jersey Boys questions for you.
Yes. Jersey Boys.
Okay, just a refresher. Deanna played Mary Delgado, who is Frankie Valli's wife, and then I played Frankie Valli. Before we dive into the show, like, can you talk about your audition experience?
Oh, yes. When I went in for this audition, first thing was appointments, and I went in and sang One Night With You from All Shook Up. They had me do The Scales Up. They had me do Francine's song, yeah, because they just want to see if you could hit it. Come back the next day for the dance. I look around, and I was just like, wow, I have olive skin. Like, I am the only girl sitting here with olive skin. And one girl came over to me, and she's putting on bronzer, and she was like, do you think this is making me look more Italian? And I was just like, no.
You said no.
Yeah, I did. It was very clear. I kind of walked in and I was definitely the only Italian in the room. And Mary Delgado, very Italian. So I was like, oh, wow, I might have this in the bag. But who knows? So we go in for the dance and we're strutting in the room. And they cut us down to 4 people, like right after the strut. We went from 30 to 4. And then we're doing the harmonies. And we have to introduce ourselves. And this was my favorite part. The girl in front of me, everyone was amazing. Like, I am not saying anything about anyone. They all were incredible dancers, incredible strutters, incredible singers. I'm talking specifically, the role is an Italian role, and I am dripping pasta. The first girl, hi, my name is Emily Smith. The second girl, hi, my name is Louisa Jones. Okay, and you? And I was like, Deanna Christina Marie Giulietti. Everyone in the room is laughing. I'm laughing. I was like, guys, come on. I am Italian as they come on. Anyway, so we go through that second day, and the 4 of us that went through the harmonies, we all got called for the final day to do the read through with the creative team. Richard was there. Yeah, I was reading with this one boy. We connected straight away. We kind of got lost in the fight scene, which was my also favorite scene to do with you. I loved the fight scene. He dropped a line, so I just kind of kept going, and afterwards we were both so heated. Richard was like, are you from New Jersey? Are you Mary Delgado? Wow, so I walk out very confident. It was one of those puzzle piece auditions that just fit. I had never gone in for Jersey Boys before. And then as I was reading that scene, I was like, is this my entire family? Like, what's going on? How did I miss this? It was a meant to be magical moment and part. Dream show I didn't even know I had, truly.
I love every moment of it.
What was yours like?
I mean, listen, I've been in for it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And like years ago, they had a company in Las Vegas. And so it got to the end, and it was like me and this other guy. It was like, I'm gonna get it. This is gonna be like life changing. I am gonna get this.
Yeah, you felt it, you know.
And then I didn't get it. But I kind of like in my head just kind of put it to bed. And then on top of that, having like a 3.5-year break, it becomes further and further away from you. So when I saw the audition pop up, like I had this initial like exhale of like, you know, all this fear that pops up in my head. I was like, who cares? Like, just go. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, life is good. I'm in a good place. I showed up. I knew the material. Like, they went over the combo. Thankfully, like, I just sort of knew how they go really quickly. I had like my change of clothes, my suit, like in the bag. So like one day they were like, can you actually come back today to do all of your sides instead of tomorrow? And I was like, sure. I read, and it's like, you know, Richard was there. I'm like, hey, Richard. Hey, again. You know, they had a male reader. So it was so funny doing the Mary scenes with him and like the Mary fight. It was fun. So I was kind of like, man, like I think I got it again, but I haven't heard. And I don't ever do this, but I was on that website audition update.
Yes. Oh, we know.
I'm so sorry. I have to admit, but I'm like searching through all the threads. Nobody's at least said anything. It's like, I got new headshots, and Phil is like, why don't you email them your new headshot just to be like, thank you guys so much. And I'm like, this industry, there's so many actors thinking I know best. And I was like, well, whatever, who cares if I send an email? So the next day I sent an email, said, thank you guys, here's my new headshot, not sure where you are in the process. And then the next day I got an offer.
Okay, Phil, yes.
Okay, Phil, thank you. And here we are. Do you have like other favorite moments of the show?
I genuinely love Oh What a Night, and then right after that is the quick change into the Angels number, My Boyfriend's Back, and then right after that is the quick change into the fight scene. That was my definite 3 favorite scenes of the show because it required so much from me, which I love. Oh What a Night, I'm a prostitute, but little does anybody know, in 12 seconds I've got to run off stage, completely change out of the prostitution outfit right into the Angels and be a completely different character. That was so thrilling. And then obviously I love the song with all the girls. One hot number, My Boyfriend's Back. And then as soon as we're strutting off so casually, I am sprinting out trying to get in the mind space of a woman who's about to come to terms that she's going to have the divorce. That meaty scene too, I really love the way the whole thing is written, and it was just thrilling. Every night, I really looked forward to those 3.
I was standing by off stage, and I feel the energy is so fast and furious. And then like, I don't know, it was such an honor like working with you and like doing that scene with you. You're such like an incredible, generous, present person and actress. What a great experience.
I know. And I felt that with you. It was its own moment, and it was respected because we had each other, and it was so wonderful. Man, I miss the show. Do you miss it?
I miss it a lot, yeah. What was like a pre-show ritual for you?
Okay, well, there's so much that the girls have to do that people that don't know. I had 15 costume changes, and there was so much to get done on my checklist that was my pre-show. It kept my mind clear. And then as we're putting makeup on with the girl, we were all singing along to, who was it? Oh, Lizzo, come on. It was nothing but a good time, and we were making such good work. What a gem of a cast. We all loved each other so much. You don't get that all the time, and we had it, you know? Oh my gosh, can I just like brag about you so bad? I will never forget. He comes on for Can't Take, does a beautiful performance that I watch backstage every single night. He is just he's giving it to the crowd. He's looking up at the saxophone. It's a beautiful moment between him and Bob Gaudio. The song finishes. The audience gives him a standing ovation, and I can see the camera. I was like, I am so proud of you, Patrick. The audience's response to it, I was like, I hope you never forget that for the rest of your life. That was a beautiful moment that I won't forget.
Thank you for that, and thank you for that reminder, because I miss those times for sure, especially now, you know. Did you have any other thoughts, questions, life advice?
No, all I can say is, look, follow me on TikTok. Like, I'm really thriving. I'm starting a new series, and it's going to be starting with Patrick Elliott. It's just going to be what we did. It's going to be a quick 30-second like question back and forth. We got to keep ourselves going, Patrick. We know.
We do. We got to stay connected, find ways to stay connected and and be creative. And yeah, thank you for joining me.
Yes, thank you for asking me to do this. It really gave me light for my whole day. Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you all for watching today and joining me with the beautiful Deanna Christina Marie Giulietti. Don't forget to follow her on TikTok, to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below. What are ways that you all are staying connected, being creative, and staying happy? Talk to you all soon.